Ladies and gentlemen, the PFF B Division 2020 is finally over. Both the club leg and the department leg are done. मैं इतना खुश हूँ कि डोमेस्टिक फ़ुटबॉल पाकिस्तान में फ़ाइनली वापस आई है फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सिंस 2018, और उससे पहले अगर आप जाएँ तो 2013, 2014 ह्यूज गैप्स. उम्मीद यही है कि फ़ुटबॉल कंटिन्यू रहेगी पाकिस्तान में. Credit to PFF, especially Daniel Limones, Shabir and everyone else working there for organizing, for streaming it and for bringing it to the public eye as it deserves. I hope this continues and goes on and obviously improves because beech mein there were things that needed to improve. This is Pressing Matters brought to you by On The Mic. Do like the video, subscribe to the channel and follow us on social media. Hum Pakistan Women's National Team के ट्रेनिंग कैंप को जो 7 years बाद हो रहा है उसको एक्सक्लूसिवली कवर करें behind the scenes. Do check it out. We're going to be posting exclusive interviews from the camp, so do not miss that. पहले मैं आपको बताता चलूँ कि बी डिवीज़न का स्ट्रक्चर किस तरह होता है. इफ़ यू डोंट नो, बी डिवीज़न के अंदर डिपार्टमेंट्स और क्लब्स में जो है उन्होंने डिवाइड किया हुआ है. क्लब्स आर बेसिकली ऑब्वियसली एज द नेम सजेस्ट क्लब्स. डिपार्टमेंट्स पाकिस्तान में जो है वो डोमिनेट करते हैं. क्लब्स और डिपार्टमेंट्स में इसलिए डिफरेंशिएट किया हुआ है बिकॉज क्लब्स कैन नॉट कम्पीट विद डिपार्टमेंट्स. यूजुअली क्लब्स जो हैं वो थोड़ा नीचे लेवल की मतलब दे आर स्लाइटली बिलो इन टर्म्स ऑफ कम्पिटिटिव फुटबॉल. दे आर नॉट रजिस्टर्ड विद द SCCP. दे आर नॉट फॉर्मल एंटिटीज़, इसलिए उनकी अलग एक लेग होती है. क्लब लेग जो होती है उसके अंदर 6 क्लब्स थे और वो क्लब लेग हमने पहले कवर किया था. डू चेक आउट द वीडियो इफ़ यू हैवंट. बलोच FC गॉट प्रमोटेड फ्रॉम द क्लब लेग. क्लब लेग के अंदर जो एक टीम टॉप पे होती है, आपस में उनका जो ग्रुप होता है, दैट गेट्स प्रमोटेड. डिपार्टमेंट थोड़ा फ़र्क होता है. डिपार्टमेंट के अंदर डिपार्टमेंट लेग के क्वालिफायर्स होते हैं. यू हैव 3 ग्रुप्स. हर ग्रुप के अंदर 4 टीमें होती हैं, 4 डिपार्टमेंट्स. ऑल्दो बाय द वे डिपार्टमेंट टीम्स के अंदर मैं ये बता दूं कि डिपार्टमेंट सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स नहीं है. टेक्निकली कराची यूनाइटेड एंड माशा यूनाइटेड आर नॉट डिपार्टमेंट्स, दे आर क्लब टीम्स. लेकिन क्योंकि दे आर फॉर्मली रजिस्टर्ड और वो फुटबॉल का लेवल जो है वो similar to other departments खेलती हैं, that's why they are part of the department leg. So like I was saying, 3 groups with 4 teams each. Top 2 from each group get into a final group जिसको आप department leg कहते हैं, जो अभी हो रहा था. तो वो जो 6 टीमें होती हैं, that is one department leg group. उसके अंदर आपकी आई थी माशा यूनाइटेड, कराची यूनाइटेड, GPA जो गवाडर पोर्ट अथॉरिटी है, पाक रेलवेज़, पाक अफ़गान क्लियरिंग एजेंसी एंड पाकिस्तान पुलिस. और इसके अंदर से जो टॉप 3 होती हैं, दे गेट प्रमोटेड टू द 2021 पाकिस्तान प्रीमियर लीग. इस बी डिवीज़न डिपार्टमेंट लेग के अंदर माशा यूनाइटेड, कराची यूनाइटेड एंड GPA गॉट प्रमोटेड. ह्यूज कंग्रेचुलेशंस टू ऑल दीज टीम्स. माशा यूनाइटेड एंड कराची यूनाइटेड गॉट प्रमोटेड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम एवर. दे आर बोथ क्लब्स और ये एक बहुत दिस इज़ ग्रेट न्यूज़ और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज इन अ स्ट्रक्चर डोमिनेटेड बाय डिपार्टमेंट क्लब्स, फॉर 2 club teams to have been promoted and gone to the Pakistan Premier League, which is dominated by departments, I think it's a great way forward for Pakistani football. और इसी तरह की चीज़ जो है वो हमें सेलिब्रेट करनी चाहिए. डिपार्टमेंट लेग की अगर हम बात करें ब्रीफली, वो ये है कि माशा यूनाइटेड फिनिश टॉप्ड with 3 wins and 2 draws on 11 points. उनका गोल डिफरेंस 7 था. दे हैड अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग शोइंग. उसके बाद सेकंड नंबर पे है कराची यूनाइटेड. 2 wins, 3 draws, 9 points, also undefeated. And then came Gwadar Port Authority. 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss, and they got 8 points. They were tied with Pakistan Railway for 8 points. लेकिन उसकी मैं आपको स्टोरी थोड़ी देर में बताता हूँ. In just a minute, I just want to sum up कि माशा यूनाइटेड ने सिक्योर किस तरह किया फर्स्ट प्लेस. दे सिक्योर प्रमोशन फर्स्ट. और इनका प्लेइंग स्टाइल आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू इन 1 or 2 lines. Very, very solid defense. They almost defended with a back 6 at times. Lekin they were so good and so lethal on the counter. Excuse me. They were so lethal on the counter. They had mobile, skillful strikers, 2 up top, जिनको वो transitions में ball आगे फेंकते थे. And they were very skillful and mobile, used to utilize and exploit that space. और उसकी वजह से they became the highest scoring team and they also had the best goal difference. उसके बाद आई कराची यूनाइटेड एंड GPA और इधर सारा ड्रामा हुआ था ऑन द लास्ट डे पे कराची यूनाइटेड एंड GPA played one another and they both had to secure promotion. Karachi United needed at least a draw to get promoted. और इसमें हुआ यह था कि 86 मिनट्स ऑन द क्लॉक, कराची यूनाइटेड वर लूजिंग 1-0, और उनके जो कोचेस थे एंड प्लेयर्स, दे वर लाइक all their hard work of 2 years, all the effort that I've put in, all the belief, that is probably going to go to waste. लेकिन फिर the togetherness, the belief, the ability to trust that process, that allowed them to score in the 86th 87th minute. और उसके बाद मैच फिनिश हुआ 1-1. कराची यूनाइटेड आफ्टर ऑल दोज ब्लड स्वेट एंड टीयर्स गॉट प्रमोटेड टू द पाकिस्तान प्रीमियर लीग फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. और GPA उस वक्त, right as the final whistle blew, they thought they were out. They were inconsolable. उनके players जो थे, they were they felt like उनकी भी सारी मेहनत ज़ाया हो गई थी. But as luck would have it, or as the rules would have it, 2 घंटे बाद पता चला कि the PFF had decided कि tie breaker जो है वो head to head पे and not goal difference. So that meant कि GPA, who were tied on points with Pakistan Railway, actually got promoted on head to head because they had beaten Pakistan Railway, even though Pakistan Railway का goal difference better था. So in that little shock episode, GPA also got promoted. And Pak Railways, condolences to them, but congratulations to GPA. I think GPA or Karachi United are a breath of fresh air in the Pakistan Premier League, especially because of the type of football they play. Do watch out for both these teams. They like to play fluid possession football. And now, for the second part of the podcast episode, I have with you an exclusive interview with Sheikh Hamdan, who is the first team coach of Karachi United, one of the clubs that got promoted. And he will provide you, I think, amazing insight into their journey, into the type of football they play, and their B Division campaign, which resulted in their first ever promotion in 24 years. Ladies and gentlemen, on to Sheikh Hamdan. Ladies and gentlemen, हमारे साथ हैं the great Sheikh Hamdan, first team coach and assistant academy manager of the great club Karachi United. He is one of the top coaches in the country, UEFA licensed, with a huge knowledge of the game and passion for the sport. Hamdan, thank you so much. I have known you for a while now, और finally हम podcast पे भी बात कर सकते हैं. How are you?
I'm great, Ismail. Thank you so much for inviting me over. It's a pleasure to be on the great On the Mic show. So I'm really looking forward to it.
You are too kind. First of all, congratulations on getting promoted to the Pakistan Premier League for the first time in Karachi United's 24-year history. सबसे पहले तो the thing that appeals to many people and me about Karachi United is कि ये one of the few teams है पाकिस्तान में जिसकी एक फुटबॉलिंग आइडेंटिटी है जो काफ़ी वाज़े है और जिसके बारे में बहुत सीरियस है. तो would you mind telling us what that football identity is and how you as coaches आप उसको किस तरह implement करते हैं?
So thank you for the congratulations message. It's a huge weight off our shoulders actually. We've been trying some time, and I guess things come at the right time. So yeah, thank you on that. Coming on to the identity part, थोड़ा सा broad है लेकिन उसको मैं कोशिश करूँगा छोटे अल्फाजों में to sum it up. So basically, yes, we want to play an attractive brand of football. We just don't want to hoof it into the air and just let's hope for the best. What we want to do is, yes, we want to build out short from the goalkeeper, but eventually and essentially the target is reach to the goal as early as possible. By that means we want to play vertical football whenever possible. And yes, within moments when we don't have the ball, when we lose it, we want to counter press straight away. And when we don't have it, we want to be smart with it. So but in certain phases and in certain zones, we relentlessly. So yeah, that's pretty much the identity of it. So yeah, it's a possession-based brand of football, but we just don't want possession for the sake of it.
Yeah, very important that. I think कि जो सबसे बड़ा सवाल इसके अंदर से निकलता है वो ये है कि पाकिस्तान के अंदर क्योंकि बहुत कम है इस तरह की टीम्स जो सिमिलर फुटबॉल आइडेंटिटी रखती हैं लाइक द वन कराची यूनाइटेड वांट टू प्ले. इसका मतलब है कि मोस्ट पाकिस्तानी प्लेयर्स जो हैं वो इस फुटबॉलिंग आइडेंटिटी से वाकिफ़ नहीं होते. उनको दे आर नॉट यूज्ड टू इट, दे हैव नॉट बीन ब्रॉट अप प्लेइंग दिस काइंड ऑफ फुटबॉल. तो आपके लिए कितना बड़ा चैलेंज होता है एंड हाउ डिफ़िकल्ट हैज़ इट बिन कि जो आपके प्लेयर्स हैं उनको इस आइडेंटिटी के अंदर मोल्ड करना और उनको सिखाना ताकि ये उनके लिए सेकंड नेचर बन जाए?
काफी मुश्किल सी चीज है। उसकी एक बहुत बड़ी वजह ये है कि अगर मैं आपको एक बहुत बेसिक सी चीज बताऊं, जैसे यू नो दिस इस्माइल ऑलरेडी, विड्थ एंड डेप्थ, व्हिच इज अ वेरी बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ कीपिंग पोजीशन, और इन इट्स एन अटैकिंग प्रिंसिपल। तो होता क्या है, जब हमारे पास फर्स्ट टीम के लिए जब हम प्लेयर्स स्काउट करते हैं, तो दे हैव अ लॉट ऑफ ट्रबल इन अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि यार मैं क्यों पूरे पिच की चौड़ाई पे जा रहा हूँ, या मैं अगर सेंटर बैक हूँ।
could you repeat your last sentence? वो आवाज़ कट गई थी कि सेंटर बैक हूँ अगर तो.
हाँ, सेंटर बैक को हम अक्सर बोलते हैं कि यार बॉल के लिए पीछे गिरो, बॉल के लिए पीछे गिरो बॉल लेने के लिए। अगर जैसे फुल बैक के पास बॉल है, तो वो शुरू के कुछ अरसे में उनको समझ नहीं आती है वो चीज़, क्योंकि उनको उस चीज़ के वो आदत नहीं होती है, उस चीज़ के वो आदी बिल्कुल भी नहीं होते हैं उस फुटबॉल को खेलने की। तो व्हाट देयर उस शुरू का एक फेज होता है बिटवीन 2-3 मंथ्स, जब स्टार्ट किया था, which took a lot of time for them to understand and make it a muscle memory कि यार whenever we have possession of the ball we need to coming on to effect of it कि अगर हमारे अकी graduate when they come into the first team, it's a lot easier for them to understand these things because they've been doing it since the age of 12, 14 and so on and so on. तो उस हमें उनको समझाना ज्यादा आसान to the first team players. With it, another big challenge, another huge challenge is to believe in this way of football. क्योंकि मैं अपने इलाके में देख रहा हूँ एक किस्म की फुटबॉल, मैं सुई गैस को देख रहा हूँ, मैं के इलेक्ट्रिक को देख रहा हूँ, मैं किसी भी डिपार्टमेंट को देख रहा हूँ। कम डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं जो चाहती हैं इस तरह का फुटबॉल खेलना, which is a little brave and courageous and a lot of risk is involved in it. To okay, ठीक है, मैं शायद मान जाऊं एक चीज को कि यार ये चीज होनी चाहिए, लेकिन but going on to the pitch and playing it in pressure situations, that's the biggest challenge that we faced throughout our very short coaching career.
या आई थिंक स्पॉट ऑन. इसके बारे में हमारी आई थिंक वैसे भी बात हुई भी ऑफ कैमरा. सो जस्ट फॉर पीपल हु डोंट नो, हाउ लॉन्ग हैव यू एंड Kareem Karai, basically for anyone who doesn't know, Kareem Karai is the first team coach alongside Hamdan. How long have you two been there? कितनी लंबी जर्नी थी? एंड देन यू कैन ऑल्सो लीड दैट इनटू के ऑब्वियसली उस टाइम में आप लोग बी डिवीज़न का तब से जो है वो प्रेपरेशन और इस सारे जिस पॉइंट तक अभी पहुँचे उसकी प्रेपरेशन आप लोगों ने की है, तो कितना टाइम आप लोगों को लगा है, वो क्या कैसी जर्नी रही है आप लोगों की?
तो हम लोगों ने फर्स्ट टीम कोच जब हम लोग वो हमें 2 साल हुए एज अ फर्स्ट टीम कोच, एसेंशियली 2 साल से हम लोग फर्स्ट टीम को कोच कर रहे हैं। तो हुआ ये था, जब हमने टीम को टेक ओवर किया था उस वक्त से 8 or 9 players had left for other bigger departments, which included Noman, Dodo, Ali, went to KRL and K Electric and then KRL, Noman. तो ये हमारे पास से 6-8, उबैद सीए चला गया था, वहीद सीए चला गया, माटा बिलाल ही वेंट टू सीए। तो उस वक्त हमारे स्क्वाड में से ये 7-8 प्लेयर चले गए थे। जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था तो we were straight away we had to dive into recruitment and trying to get the players which will be suitable for this brand of football. Obviously वो शुरू का कुछ फेज था पहले 3-4 महीने का, which was again a trial hit and a trial kind of situation, जहाँ पे हम ले रहे थे प्लेयर्स को, लेकिन हम एग्जैक्टली श्योर नहीं थे कि ये लोग सही हमारे साथ चल पाएंगे कि नहीं चल पाएंगे। तो आई थिंक बाय लास्ट ईयर जून और जुलाई वी एक्चुअली सेटल्ड इनटू अ स्क्वाड, और वहां से फिर हमने एक वो स्क्वाड अभी तक हमारे साथ है। बाहर आई थिंक 1 or 2 प्लेयर्स जिनको हमने रिलीज किया है, तो वो स्क्वाड अभी हमारे साथ रहा है। जहां तक बात जर्नी की रहती है, आई टेल यू वन थिंग, we've had a lot of hardships through this journey in terms of believing in this brand of football. There were a lot of games where actually we've conceded the most goals. I think मैंने अपने जब youth football से first team में आने में इतना मुझे कभी भी जो है वो defeat, I didn't taste that much defeat. we were lucky that we were successful in youth football. लेकिन हमारे साथ एक बहुत severe cultural crisis थे हमारे टीम के अंदर, identity and culture and all of those things. So that was another aspect that we really wanted to take on, apart from the footballing part, to really build a culture within the team, which usually doesn't happen a lot of it in these teams. तो हमें एक टीम बॉन्डिंग, एक टीम कल्चर को फुटबॉल के साथ साथ लेके चलना था। तो we started introducing psychology sessions. We talk about fear of failure, we talk about positive self talk. फिर हमने उसी के साथ साथ made team captains. So there were 5 team captains essentially within it, the leadership committee, which went on and talked to the players and all of those things, ताकि वो एक management और उनके दरमियान एक gap bridge हो. मैं आज ये क्योंकि ये एक चीज बहुत जरूरी है. If you consider us, मैं और करीम हमने कोई खास गेम में अचीव नहीं किया था, तो we needed these leadership committees, these players to believe in us and then transfer our message to the boys. कि यार ये क्योंकि हमने शुरू में जब मैंने बताया कि जैसे हमने जब स्टार्ट किया था, तो we had a lot of defeats, a lot of last minute defeats, to be very honest. There was a tournament in Naya Nazmabad. We were winning 3-1 first game. We were cruising. मैं और Kareem, we were like chilling on the bench, thinking on the next game, thinking about the next game already. And then last 5 minutes conceded 2 stupid goals. Again, next game, same situation. So हम शुरू किया. A funny story, for the first 10 or 15 games that we played, there weren't any competitive games. उसमें थे 5-6 competitive games. हम either हारे हैं या हमने draw किया है. So we were winless for a good 10 or 12 games.
Wow.
We were joking amongst ourselves that if this was any other country, we would have been sacked by now. Really sacked by now.
एक फायदा तो हुआ पाकिस्तानी फुटबॉल में होने का.
Yeah, एक चीज ये थी. And actually credit to the board and to the directors and really believing in us and giving us the time to assemble the squad and assemble in the way we want to play and all of those things. And then we turned the corner round about, I would say, October, November, जहाँ पे we started feeling that yes, there is something building in the squad. There is something strong, really strong building in the squad. We had settled on the squad members. Yes, they were understanding what kind of football we wanted to play. They were understanding all the tactical messages, all the technical coaching that we wanted to implement. So वहाँ से फिर we started our upward journey. And the funny story is that in the last 15-20 games, we're unbeaten. 9 professional games, competitive games, and others are 10 friendly games, which include KPT, SSGC, Civil Aviation, and a lot of other teams.
Basically,
so
all top departments from the country, top teams.
Whatever top departments we could play in Karachi. So we're unbeaten. And you might know in this game as well, we came back in the 86th minute against SGP, our first game of the group stage, 84th minute winner, against Paka, 88th minute winner. So this wasn't overnight. I was telling this to my brother as well, that these late goals, जो हमें कल बात करते हैं ना यूनाइटेड की, in their DNA, वो DNA overnight नहीं होता है ना. It's built through years, and then when new players come in, they talk about that there is a DNA that we never give up.
Yeah.
So this was our motto throughout. We need to believe, and we need to be brave, and we never need to give up. We just have to keep on going till the last whistle.
Beautiful. मैं क्योंकि मुझे तो बैक प्रोसेस पता था, सो आई न्यू के जब गोल होता था, जब कोई विन होती थी, तो द अमाउंट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस या सक्सेस यू गाइज फील एज अ कोच. आई नो एज स्पीकिंग टू कोचेस लाइक योरसेल्फ कि अगर कोई ट्रेनिंग ड्रिल भी सक्सेसफुली मैच में आ जाए तो दैट मीन्स द वर्ल्ड टू कोचेस. बहुत खुशी होती है. सो व्हेन यू सी 2 years वर्थ ऑफ सैक्रिफाइस एंड हार्ड वर्क, उसका एंड में जो अब आपको ये मिला है, तो आई थिंक दैट इज़ अनमैच्ड. तो बी डिवीज़न की अगर बात करें, पहले क्योंकि बी डिवीज़न से पहले, इफ़ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, KU बिकॉज ऑफ पाकिस्तानी फुटबॉल सिचुएशन competitive फुटबॉल नहीं खेली थी since you guys had come in. Is that true?
Yeah, not any competitive PFF game, but we had actually played 2 other tournaments.
Okay, yeah. But इस तरह like PFF के लिए कोई B division वगैरह या कोई कप वगैरह नहीं खेला हुआ था. So वो first
challenge cup.
yeah.
Actually, no. This is second experience. Sorry. The first experience was the National Challenge Cup, which was held in Peshawar, 2018.
Okay. वो जो PPL के आसपास हुआ था. Okay. The last time that football happened. Okay. So उसके बाद इतना गैप आया, I think पूरा 1.5 साल का.
वो 1.5 साल गया था. वो बेसिकली हमारा फर्स्ट टाइम था. That was our first experience as head coaches. And what a traumatizing experience. We crashed out of a group. We didn't even score 1 goal and conceded, so lost 3 games. But that wasn't the most important part. But after that was learn from the experience that we need a squad which is culturally very. It was the biggest finding that after that Peshawar हमें था कि यार हमें ये सारी चीज़ों को सही करना है. We can't have players who miss trainings. We can't have players who don't believe in this. So there was an exodus after that Peshawar thing. We released 5 6 players, and then we actually settled into the squad and all of
या
those
आई
things.
थिंक अभी एक किसी भी सक्सेसफुल टीम की आप अगर बात करो तो लिवरपूल, एलेक्स फर्गसन यूनाइटेड, सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ जो चेल्सी भी थी, जो सक्सेसफुल चेल्सी थी 2000s में, उसकी सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट बात ये दो चीज़ें ही होती थी इवन आउटसाइड द टैक्टिक्स. मे बी पीपल डोंट रियलाइज कि एक टीम कल्चर के ड्रेसिंग रूम में और टीम का आपस में बॉन्ड कैसा है. एंड द सेकेंड थिंग दैट्स मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट इज़ के बॉन्ड के अलावा यू हैव प्लेयर्स हु आर सेटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स. हर रोज़ ट्रेनिंग में देर आर वो
Exactly.
लीडरशिप ग्रुप जो है हु आर सेटिंग द स्टैंडर्ड्स. सो लिवरपूल में अब हेंडरसन, मिलनर वगैरह, दे सेट द स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉर ट्रेनिंग. इफ समवन इज स्लैकिंग, वो उन्हें बोलते हैं कि भाई क्या मसला है. एवरी वन इज़ ऑन देयर टोज, नोज के बहुत कंपेटिटिव ट्रेनिंग वगैरह होती है. आई थिंक दैट्स एग्जैक्टली वॉट यू गाइज ऑल्सो ट्राई टू डू एंड अचीव्ड इन दी एंड. उसके बाद ही टैक्टिक्स वगैरह आ सकते हैं. यू कैन हैव ऑल द थ्योरीज इन द वर्ल्ड,
Yeah.
लेकिन इम्प्लीमेंटेशन प्लेयर्स अगर उस माइंडसेट में नहीं है तो आई डोंट थिंक हो सकती है. और स्पीकिंग ऑफ द बी डिवीजन स्पेसिफिकली, कैसा, हाउ वुड यू सम अप द कैंपेन, हाउ वाज इट फॉर यू एज अ कराची यूनाइटेड कोच?
It was a roller coaster ride, to be very honest. Uh, Roller coaster ride because of reasons actually. Uh, Firstly, I would like to tell. I mean, you know this, but for the viewers, our squad average age is actually 20 or 21 years of age, and
Amazing.
apart from 2 or 3 players, none of them have actually played in a B division or anything. तो उन्होंने कभी भी नहीं खेला है ये. तो उनके लिए ये experience was actually a lot more valuable than for us. Within that, it comes a lot of pressure. You that you're not making the right decisions at times. तो वो हमारे साथ ये एक चीज थी इस PPL सॉरी बी
बी
डिवीजन में.
डिवीजन.
तो हमारे ये जो था, तो एक्चुअली आवर प्लेयर्स picked up on their game like the first 2 3 games. तो उनको शुरू के गेम में एक एडजस्टिंग पीरियड था उनके लिए. उसके बावजूद भी जब प्रेशर राइज करता है, ऑब्वियसली हम लोग एक इनएक्सपीरियंस टीम थी. वी वर एन इनएक्सपीरियंस टीम अगेंस्ट माशा यूनाइटेड, व्हिच वाज आई थिंक आवर थर्ड गेम. We totally off the rails. We completely went away from our principles. We completely went away from the way of playing. The reason was we were scared actually. We were scared of playing out short. We were scared of playing out from the goalkeeper, building out, and we were just losing the ball again and again. And the way Masha played, as soon as you lost the ball, straight bam,
Yeah.
it came to our half.
Yeah.
So funny story is that our fullbacks started expanding. Third pass, we've lost the ball. Fullbacks have expanded.
Yeah.
Masha win the ball and boom, straight
Yeah.
back into the
Yeah.
other half. तो वो एक ऐसा था, उसमें players actually were feeling so much pressure, so the bravery element completely went out of our game. तो अगर प्लेयरों के पास 10-10 यार्ड की जगह भी है, in their heads they were feeling yeah, we are under a lot of pressure. Our goalkeeper started launching it long. We don't have the personnel to play this kind of football.
Yeah.
I mean, a targeted pass is something else, but just
या
putting it
उसके लिए
long
भी
over there.
उस टाइप के बंदे चाहिए होते हैं. आई थिंक
Yeah.
वो पहले दिमाग में सोच आ गई थी ना कि व्हाट इफ आई लूज इट या व्हाट इफ वी कंसीड.
Exactly. वो ये चीज आ गई थी ना कि यार हम हार गए तो क्या होगा. Once that goes away, then you start playing more freely, more naturally. So after that, I'll tell you a funny story. You know this, I mean, for the viewers, when we went, I mean, myself and Kareem, we had sleepless nights. When we went and we called the boys for the next training session, हमने वहाँ पे we actually said, yeah, guys, you guys can go on and do whatever you want, because come the match day, whatever we train on the training pitch, you'll feel like, yeah, zabardast football chal rahi hai, excellent, wow. Come the match day, you guys do something else. So we said, yeah, you guys can go on and do whatever you want, and like a little inquest. Anyways, 5 minutes into it, they came up and said, sir, no, we really want you guys and all of that. Said, come to the room and we exactly is happening. So I think the Marsha players were touch tight man to man.
Hmm.
When we showed them the video, they were surprised. Sir, हम center back को तो easily pass कर सकते थे. We could easily have back passed it over there.
Hmm.
But in their heads, they were so much under pressure that they couldn't see anything.
Hmm.
All they felt, yeah, just ball को आगे फेंक दो.
Hmm.
They were surprised. So what we said within it, कि guys, we really don't. It doesn't really matter if we lose. It doesn't matter if we get kicked out of this B division. What matters is the way we want football to be played. It is with bravery, it is with courage, and it is with togetherness and teamwork. And everyone needs to believe in this way. To sum this up, last part, what we wanted to show the boys completely comparatively well played. We went outside to onto our stand and we said, "Yeah, we believe you so much. Okay, we'll actually fall from the back of the stand and you boys will catch us." So they were shell shocked. Sir, ये क्या कर रहे हैं आप लोग? मैंने कहा, guys, this is just we want to show you that we believe in you.
Trust building exercise.
Trust building exercise. See, के stand से. So I went up. I just had my ACL. You know, this 2 months ago. So they said, नहीं sir, आप नहीं. So actually Kareem went up, and he fell from around 8-9 feet on his back, and then they catched us. That day they actually went home and believed, sir, हम भरोसा करेंगे, सर हम बहादुरी दिखाएंगे. So we actually showed कि यार we believe in you and we're brave also यार.
Fear of failure खत्म करो. Yeah, trust करो एक दूसरे को.
I mean, yeah, सीढ़ी के ऊपर खड़े होके बोले यार.
बेचारे करीम को अगर वो ना पकड़ते तो मसला पड़ जाता अगले मैच के लिए.
वो दिखाना था कि हमें बहादुरी दिखानी थी सिर्फ.
आई थिंक यही सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है कि वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट दैट यू ब्रॉट अप के फॉर कोचेज एज अ कोच व्हेन यू आर टेलिंग योर प्लेयर्स के भाईजान रिजल्ट के ऊपर फोकस ना करो. आई थिंक दिस इज़ व्हाट वी टॉक्ड अबाउट एज वेल कि स्कोर कार्ड को छोड़ दो. फॉर ट्रस्ट द प्रोसेस एंड द रिजल्ट विल फॉलो. Result is obviously important, but if you go looking for the result and if वो fear of failure फिर आपके आते हैं, if you go for the process, the result will follow.
Obviously, the results are important. I mean, we can't go through this. It was playing at the back of the players' minds. But what we wanted to emphasize is that don't think about the result. Think about the performance and think what you need to do to achieve that result. And then the result is in God's hand actually. We can't control it.
हाँ, फुटबॉल में बहुत लोग भूल जाते हैं कि लोग फुटबॉल में इतने वेरिएबल्स होते हैं. सो मैनी थिंग्स आर इवन आउट ऑफ द प्लेयर्स हैंड्स, इवन आउट ऑफ द कोचेज हैंड्स. और लो स्कोरिंग गेम है और लोग इतनी बड़ी बड़ी स्वीपिंग स्टेटमेंट्स या वो जो है ना ओपिनियंस फॉर्म कर लेते हैं कि ये फारिग है या ये कमाल है या यही है बेस्ड ऑन आउटकम्स रादर देन सीइंग कि असल में हो क्या रहा है. एंड आउटकम्स आर sure determined by the process but not necessarily. They are also so like determined by other things like luck or even other factors. So moving on, I think कि सबसे important चीज़ अब लोगों के लिए है because a lot of people follow Karachi United because of the way you guys coach the team, because of the way you guys play football. Pakistan में it's a breath of fresh air. We are glad कि Karachi United is in the Pakistan Premier League. आपके plans क्या हैं for the next step in your journey? What are areas of improvement? How can you bridge the gap between yourself and the departments?
Yeah, it's a very good question. So actually, since the past 1 or 2 months, we've been scouting heavily throughout the city for new recruits. Actually, हमें पता है कि which players we want to release. We know the outgoings, and considering those outgoings, we need an upgrade in quality in those positions. So in the past 1 month, we've actually every day we've been watching games. We've been watching local games to try to identify those talents. एक issue ये भी है कि it's been a struggle this recruitment process. जैसे आपने कहा कि हम डिपार्टमेंट से कैसे compete कर सकते हैं, हम उनसे salary पे तो नहीं compete कर सकते, that's for sure. We can't even poach a department player even if we like them. So what we need to do is we need to really scout heavily and then look for players who've got really good potential who haven't been snapped up by other departments. So in that process, we've actually signed a new right back. He has played for the Pakistan under-19 team. Exceptionally good in fullback, but we're still looking for forward positions. We want those areas in the forward desk because we do believe that there's quality in the final third. That's the gaps in terms of the final third.
Yeah, sorry, could you
Throughout this
repeat your
league,
last sentence? आवाज थोड़ी सी कट गई थी. About the forward players and the final third.
yeah. So we really want to improve the players in the final third. A lot of times throughout, we've been winning a lot. There's been certain level of quality in the final third. So we're getting the ball from this half to the other half until the final third seamlessly. There hasn't been any issue. What there has been is issue in the finishing and some quality. So हम वहाँ पे we're trying to recruit some players to another level. Apart from that, we're not only looking to sign players because we do believe in improving players and improving system. We do believe system can outdo certain individuals.
Yeah.
So we want to take the next step in terms of our coaching journey and in terms of our team. We want to be a fluid team in terms of positionally. So we want to really heavily go into positional football. By that, what it means is that within a certain part of the pitch, any player can find himself over there. So, for example, a left back can be in a left winger's position and vice versa.
And then the others accommodate, others adapt accordingly.
Others
वो
adapt.
दूसरी line में आ जाते हैं.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of rotations, a lot of fluidity. Part of the reason is because there's a heavy man-to-man system in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Extensive man-to-man. I mean, sometimes players are breathing on the neck. So
Yeah.
we really need to be prepared for that in the A. And this is what we're trying to do, what we will be trying to do in the next 1 month before the NCC. So NCC, I think they've announced it around 19th November, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So tab tak we have around 3 weeks. We've given a week off to the players. Come 1st November till 19th November, that is our plan to move into a lot of fluidity, to coach fluidity. I mean, that's the hardest part. Firstly, internalizing what ideas do we want to implement within our team, getting the recruitment right, and then implementing those recruitment and the new players, those things in the system. So that's our next challenge, to get that part right. Because PPL may though will be caught out if we don't really act smart in this window within our coaching as well. Yeah. So that's the aim.
Yeah, I think वही NCC National Talent Cup I think is a great tester. I think क्योंकि उसके अंदर departments भी होंगे, that will be a great way to test and find out कि कितना फ़ायदा हुआ है, किधर improvement वगैरह हो सकती है. Hamdan, thank you so much for joining me for this. I think you have provided some absolutely amazing insight to everyone who's been watching into not only the way you think of the game, the way the game should be thought of, but also the amazing work that's happening at Karachi United. मैंने तो काफ़ी देर से लोगों को, as soon as I found out about Karachi United, I said कि it's destined to be one of the top teams in Pakistan because of the amazing processes and the amazing people working there. And I think obviously you have all my blessings, and I think a lot of the neutrals in Pakistan who love football and love football to be a certain way also, you have their blessings as well. So thank you so much, and I think once again congratulations on getting promoted. I know it's been a lifetime of work, and best of luck for NCC and the Pakistan Premier League. I hope you stay there and challenge for the top.